know you're somewhere.
Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Cancer, I'm getting so many things. We have Armadillo Spirit set healthy boundaries number 3. Now, I'm getting with this card, I usually get it, when a relationship that we find ourselves in is not necessarily like we feel like someone is like kind of getting too much in our energy. We feel like somebody is like crossing a line for us and we need to kind of take a step back. So I get that, but then it's very cutthroat with the scythe. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very like major. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm wondering, Cancer, if I'm getting 2 things. For some of you, I feel an old energy, like a past energy of someone like still talking about you and someone still like in your energy, even if you guys have like broken up for a while, you guys are not necessarily together. I just feel like they might be thinking about you, and that's causing you to think about them, and that's causing you to have to set another type of boundary. But this boundary is a little bit harder because this boundary is not even on the 3D. This is an energetic cord between the 2 of you. So that's why I'm getting for some of you. And for others of you, I'm getting that you actually like in the 3D are seeing someone and they're like, they're not understanding that you need space, or they're not understanding that you need time apart from them, and they're kind of like all over you, and you're like, as you try to set boundaries against them, they're like coming closer and closer, and like they're not understanding it. So those are the 2 things I'm getting. Like for some of you, you might not be with someone, you're just like, on your own, and someone's thinking about you from the past, and they're literally like in your energy, and you need to like stop thinking about them, but it's not your fault because they're thinking about you, and you need to like cut that energetic cord. And another thing I'm getting is like somebody in your 3D might not necessarily understand you when you say like, I need space. So let's see what this is about, Cancer. Interesting. So Cancer, I kind of see what's going on here. I see someone from your past who is like getting into your energy. That's what I'm getting. Someone from your past is, sometimes I feel like you might feel them, and sometimes I feel like you might not. And then, it's like sometimes they're heavy on your mind. You're like, why the fuck am I thinking about this person? And some days, you're carefree and you don't give a second thought about them. It's because they're thinking about you at those times, What's interesting about this read is that I feel like this person put a lot of faith in another, like a different, like as someone that was not you. They put a lot of faith in that person, and they moved very quickly to like a new person. That's what I'm getting. But they weren't necessarily grounded. They weren't necessarily like in a good energy. They were just kind of rushing. That's what I feel when they moved to this like old person. Or like the person they're with right now. I still think like they go back and forth, this other person, which is why I feel like your energy is like back and forth with this person, where like sometimes you think about them and sometimes you don't. Sometimes they're in your mind heavily and sometimes they're not. It's because this person doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They're literally coming up as the King of Swords in reverse. So when they go towards this other person, when they're running in the opposite direction away from you, they don't find wish fulfillment. So then they decide, you know what, I think I'm going to go towards Cancer. And then they seem to be backtracking towards you and going towards you, right? Like you guys come up as a true pair. But then it feels like they change their mind again. Like they literally seem like to be the type of person that's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This person does not know what they're doing. This person is not in connection with their feelings. They're not in connection with their intuition. They try to be, with the Self card, I wonder if this is you or them who's balanced, because someone here is balanced and someone here is not. I'm assuming this is them and this is you, right? So yeah, the fact that this person goes back and forth, the fact that this person is not 100% sure of what it is they're doing, I feel like it impinges on your energy. So honestly, guys, I would do a cord cutting. I would do a cord cutting. Because whether or not this person is leaving a relationship, whether or not this person is thinking about you, that's really irritating. I understand that could be like very irritating. But look at this person's energy. This is what's so funny about this person. They have this Queen of Wands here at the end. So this is a person that I feel like they go back and forth about. I'm probably a karmic. See, they put a lot of strength in it, and they're like, I'm not gonna leave. This is making me super happy. And then they're like, I'm gonna leave. And then they're like deciding, okay, what do I need to do here? This person's so back and forth. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. So yeah, I feel like you guys just can feel this person's energy. You guys were probably very connected at one point, and you guys can feel their energy. What I would say for you guys to do is to do a cord cutting. It's gonna literally help. You know, just write their name. This is what I do, like fast, simple, easy. I write their name. And I burn it with love and light. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds so wrong, I burn it. But yeah, I burn it with love and light. Like, I need that person to get out of my energy. A lot of cord cuttings involve like an actual string that you cut. You can look up like a real way to do it. I just feel like for me, just, you know, that taking the name and writing it down and like disposing of it is the easiest way for me to get rid of the energy. But yeah, that's what I would tell you guys to do. Yeah, what's funny about this person is that it doesn't matter. I'm like trying to pull about you, and it's like this person is still holding on to you with the Four of Cups and the King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups. It's like they're still holding on to you. They don't know what to do here. Now I see a Two of Cups energy here. And I'm wondering if it's this person or if it's a new person coming in, because I have a bet that it's somebody new, because look who's at the bottom of this deck. The father with the mother, literally right next to one another. So I feel like there is someone new coming in for you guys. And as this person is here undecided, this person understands that your relationship might have been, you know, different than the one they're in. Right? So they go back and forth, but I don't want to get in this person's energy. I keep getting into it, and they're just super indecisive. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to get closure with you, right? Because like, if at this point you two are still apart and this person still thinks about you, there's a reason for that. And this person doesn't understand that. This person doesn't, again, I don't want to get into this person's energy. I just don't like it. It's like very ungrounded. They're all over the place. So what I would say for you guys, Cancer, is that I see something here with this Two of Cups, something coming in, and I feel like it's fresh with the Page of Wands, something fresh. That's why I feel like I'm a little doubtful that it's this past person who's very indecisive. But I honestly think that this past person is going to be chopped off once and for all. Like, this relationship is going to be like chopped off because there is something new coming in. That's another thing I'm getting. And I think I got that for you guys last week, where it was like help from the divine in a push towards somebody new. And I honestly feel like this past person, there's no wonder why you need help with like closing off this energy. It's because this person over here, they're literally so indecisive. They go back and forth all the time. So especially if you guys haven't done the cord cutting, or you guys are still in their energy in some sort of way, you're still gonna feel them. But yeah, let's look at the person coming in, because I feel like with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, that's like an 11. Yeah, there's like, I don't think this is someone who caused you pain. I don't think this is this past person. This is someone who's very balanced. Do you see the difference in this energy? Someone who's very indecisive, someone who's very unsure of what it is they're doing. This is the past person. King of Swords, King of Wands. So this person might say a lot of things but not be able to really act them out. This person is very like passionate, but the passion only lasts for like a week or two, or 2-3 weeks, and then that's gone. Again, that's like this person's in and out energy, this person's indecisiveness. They're literally in their head all the time. They could have fire or air in their chart. Fire is Aries, Leo, Sag. Air is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. But yeah, I see something here for you. like at the bottom of the deck. Like you literally came, oh my god. Oh my god, I like burned my card. That was some crazy shit. Yeah, now I need to know like who this is. I never had the card fly into the fire. It's so weird. Maybe this past person is going to be approaching you and they're going to be like seem like an emperor and they don't want you to take that opportunity. I think they want you to take the opportunity with the new person coming in. Let's see who, I need to see who this is now. I'm like so curious. Who is this new person coming in? So Cancer, this is such an interesting read because the past person here has pretty good cards. I'm not gonna lie. They are obviously in a relationship with the courtship. I don't feel like it's with you. What's interesting is that I think that this person puts on a facade, right? Like there's a man here wearing a mask in the back. And I think the facade is that this is like the best relationship ever. The facade is that this is like, this relationship is like so strong and sturdy with the anchor, right? Like this is like the strongest relationship. This is the best relationship. This is a great union. This is a soulmate. Meanwhile, like we have false person coming up at the end for them. Yeah. I just think this person's full of shit. I'm sorry. And I think they're realizing that this is not necessarily the best thing for them. And I feel bad for them, but they're just so full of shit. Like they like to fake things. They like to seem in a certain status or in a certain way, as opposed to like you. Like if something's bothering you, you say how it is. If your life isn't going that well, you don't post pictures and it's like, oh yeah, like my life is the best. This is the best day ever. Like I feel like this person just everything has to be in their control. And yet they have no idea what they're doing. And I feel like they might know that this is a false person, yet them and this false person wear a mask. So no wonder why they're in between. And then I feel like with your new relationship, it's very odd what's going on here. Because this person has, you know what I'm getting with this person coming in? I don't think this person that's coming in was like ever a saint. I don't think that this person coming in was like the best person ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that this person coming in doesn't have a past. That's what I'll say. Look at their past. They have poverty and thief. I think whoever this person is coming in, I like them more because I feel like they are the type of person where they're not ashamed of where they come from, and they're also coming from, I think, a place of like, you see how these two men are dealing with different things. But this person here, this past person, like wants everyone to see that they have everything under control, that everything is like perfect, right? And this person here, the new person coming in, they don't fake anything. Like they're a person who I feel like wears their heart on their sleeve. They're the type of person that like is not ashamed of their past, or maybe, you know, they like, you know what I'm saying? Like this person has a past. That's what I'm getting. This person might not have been like some angel in the past, and they also don't. I honestly feel like this person coming in has a very big past. And with main male and journey, they've like come a long way. They literally go from the 1 to the 10, and they're coming up with the Temperance card. So what I'm getting from the newer person is that even though like this past person might have everything so beautiful on books, right? Like they went to school here, they have a great family, blah, 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 blah. This new person coming in might not have like this best family, might have a shady past, might not have done everything in the right way, but they learn from that. And maybe that's similar to you, because you guys are coming up as the 2 of Cups. So maybe you two as well have come a far way. And you understand that, and you appreciate someone being honest, as opposed to someone who can't say, you know, I did this, and I can't say that I didn't do this right. This other person just seems so full of shit. And that's why they're stuck in an indecisive, they don't know what they're doing, because they can't even like, there's no like self-realization. Whereas this person over here, it's like, wow, I was really shady in the past. I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm going to change. journey, 1 to 10, makes a big change in their life. With the Tower and the Three of Coins in reverse, this is someone who I feel like, again, is not an angel, is not a saint, but right now, but they don't mean to be, and they're not going to pretend to be. And they're also, I feel like, actually a good person. They're just not someone who's going to hide their past. They're not ashamed of their past. They're not ashamed to say, like, I'm not sure what I want. They're not ashamed to say, like, the truth. Whereas this person over here is like, the person you were dealing with in the past is like still stuck here. So as this person is stuck here in this indecision, I feel like you go on to a new person, to be honest. Yeah, look, they're leaving. They've left all that shit in the past. Again, I think this person has a crazy past, but I don't think that that's who they are anymore. I appreciate this person. Yeah, so this is someone who thinks about you. I feel like you might know this person, you might not know this person, but I feel like they recognize things from their past that they're not happy about. Maybe even you were involved in their past in some sort of way, but not in a, I feel like you actually might have dated this other person down here. This person coming in, I don't think you guys have dated. I just think that this person has made a lot of changes in their life. It's like they listen to the Tower moment. It's like they see something and they see it for what it is, and they don't try to like put any blame on anybody else. They don't try to like, look at the energy of this freaking past person. I mean, this past person that you were dealing with. Do you see what I'm saying? This is like energy that comes and goes. It's like fleeting, whereas this person here, I feel like, is much more stable. Yeah, we have wealthy man with a decision for change. Again, 2 cards coming up for change and journey for this person here. Whereas this person, I feel like, remains stagnant, remains here, stuck. I'd rather have someone who came a long way and is trying to like get their life in order than someone here who pretends like they have everything in order and stays the same every freaking day, like doesn't make any changes. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'd prefer someone who might not have been like the best person in the past, but is making changes to change, like making like I can't speak today, is making like a deliberate course of action to change. Whereas someone here gets stuck in their energy, and by the way, they're like stuck with a person that they don't even know they want to be with. They're thinking about you even though they're denying it. Like, they're all over the place. So let's see advice for you, Cancer. Again, you have set healthy boundaries, so I feel like that's, again, doing that cord cutting, because whatever's coming in, I feel like this person wants honesty. And this person wants you to be 100% sure, like, when you get into a relationship with them. They don't want to hear about this past person. They don't want to hear that you dreamt about them. They don't want to hear that you, like, had them in your mind. They don't want to hear about that. Like, this person, for some reason, I get this person is very much like, if we start this, like, that's it, you know, like, we're going to go 100%. I don't want to hear about this past person. And even if this past person came in, I'm hoping that you wouldn't give them any sort of time of day. Even though I see that you had, like, some sort of very good connection with them, a close connection in the past. Maybe not very good, but there was a lot of emotions in the past. I need you to let go of that person, because as soon as I come in, I'm ready. Like, that could be something that, you know, they talk to you about. But yeah, set healthy boundaries. I feel like this is like your time to let go of this past person and release them completely. So to give even more space for this new person to come in. Because I really like this person. I especially like the fact that they have a past here. Because, like, who the fuck doesn't? And also the fact that this person, like, it's like started from the bottom, right? That's what I'm getting. Like, someone who started from the bottom. Someone who, like, was not necessarily the best person. Someone who wasn't necessarily, you know... a trustworthy, the best person ever, and they made a change in their life for the better. Like, I like that a lot more than whoever this is down here who can't make it, who can't change, who's just stuck here. I don't even talk about the past person. They make me anxious. Let's pull some advice, Cancer. Another thing I'm getting is, like, for this to really come in faster, cut this off immediately. Like, do that fucking cord cutting. The faster you get this person out of your mind, the faster the new comes in. Like, that's another thing I'm getting. So, Cancer, You guys have Khadija, the mother of believers. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. I honestly feel, I always get this when it comes to like codependency, but I'm getting something different today with her. I'm getting that she's the mother of believers. I feel like for a long time, you haven't been able to believe in something new because this old energy is still surrounding you. So I feel like the most important thing that I could tell you today, Cancer, is to really like cut that person out energetically. Because energetically, they're wishy-washy. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They're back and forth. And I kind of get a sage energy also with this past person, someone who actually is powerful. Like, I think like they can think about you and you think about them. I think that calls a lot to the fact that you guys have a soul connection. So I feel like, again, they can really like, I feel like someone can like just summon you. I think you guys are attached deeply by like by your soul. So when this person wants to like get into contact with you and they start thinking about you, it really like affects you more than you know. And I think that you really need to cut that person out. And now that I'm getting the Sight, that's the first card, I feel like you really do. Because I really feel like this new person does not want to fucking hear about this past person. Like, not at all. Like, this past person might talk to their girlfriend about you. And maybe that person will accept that. Again, that's a karmic relationship down here. We're not going to get into that. But this person up here, they're not going to accept that. Sorry, my niece is like running up and down the stairs. She's running up and down the hall. She literally just learned how to walk, so my bad if you hear her. Anyway, what I'm getting with this is like with balance. This person expects you to be balanced. And I feel like this person from the past, like they pull you back. And every time they pull you back, I feel like it's very, like impinge. I just feel someone impinging on your energy, like grabbing onto your energy. Like there's a very deep connection here. And I guess soulmates there will always be, but I think that there's ways that you can like avoid it. And I feel like the way that you could do that is doing a cord cutting, letting them go in love and light, because I think they've also left you in your life indecisive, because you never knew when this person was going to come back, and you always kind of hoped they probably would. And then like, there's a dependency, like that maybe they might come back, maybe they might not. And it kind of kept you in this, like, also in this wishy-washy energy where, again, you didn't know what was happening. And that's for them to stay in. Let that person stew in that energy. That's not for you anymore, Cancer. You have success here. I feel like with the success card coming out, what's funny is that it came up in reverse and it was right here by this false person. So another thing I'm getting is like, even if this past person were to come back into your life, this new person's already going to be there. And this person's much more balanced. And I keep getting this thing. Once this new person comes in, that's it for this old person. That's what I keep getting. So I don't feel like this old person wants to hear ever about this new person coming in. Does not want to hear about this old person. I promise you that. They don't want you to be confused. They don't want you to be conflicted. Maybe you've met this person in the past and you were like going through a breakup, but the new person coming in does not want to hear about this person here. They want to make sure that you're completely over that. That might be a reason why they haven't come in yet. Again, it's like an energetic thing. So you have to really cut this person off. That's all I'm getting, because let this person stay indecisive. You're not. Keep moving forward. This past person is sitting in a cycle that will not be successful for them. It won't be. But that's not your problem. And if they do end up coming back, you have to 100% be already like here. I promise. It's like, this is the better option. So yeah, like at the bottom of the deck, we have upheaval with romance. That's what I'm saying. This past person really has taken a toll on your life, and it doesn't have to be like that anymore. I see someone coming in, trying to come in. So do the cord cutting, Cancer. You guys got this. I love you. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.